Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So welcome all my new subscribers. It's lovely to have you with us. So what are we doing today? Well, this has arrived through the door. It is the Die Cutting Essentials magazine for this month, and it is issue number 96. Now you can get this from Craft. That was Lady. For all of you who don't know, I do have a little King Charles who is adorable little girl, but she does snore a lot. But when she's snoring, it means that she's not in my stuff, so I do apologize for that, but unfortunately you will hear her. Okay, so this is Die Cutting Essentials. Now I do have, you can buy this from Craft Stash, and in the description box below there is a link to Craft Stash. It is an affiliated link. It's one of the ways that you can support my channel. All that means is that if you were to go on to Craft Stash and purchase anything at all, it doesn't have to be magazines, it can be anything at all. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It really is like you just pay your normal amount that you would normally pay, but I do get a small commission for that, and it really does help out the channel. So you can, that's one of the places you can buy this from. I think you can pick them up in what do you call it, in supermarkets as well. But Craft Stash, they do have sales quite regularly on the magazines where they're half price. I take advantage of them all the time. I absolutely love them. So let's have a quick scan through. I'm not going to show you everything in the magazine because as usual, if you are to buy it, you'll want to read through it yourself, and there's nothing better, is there, than just, you know, having a physical project in your hand. And I always do it on for some reason, always pick it out on the advert, so I do apologize for that. So I am just literally grabbing, so we've got some ideas on the dies that come in this magazine, and I have an idea which I've already started. Wait till you see how many I've die cut. So I think my husband will be very happy. Oh, look at those. Oh, they are gorgeous. Oh yeah, so lots and lots of ideas within the magazines, and again, it's one of the reasons why I love them. Magazines have played a huge part on my channel ever since I started my channel, so yeah, they are a huge part of my life. I just love them. Okay, so show you next month, which is issue 97, which will be on sale on the 1st of December, and we're getting a floral die by the looks of it. We get and a stamp set as well, so that's really nice. And it looks like you're getting a die that says Sending Love, which I think is really pretty. That actually, oh, it's one of those pin piercing dies. I don't actually think I've got any of them in my stash, so there you go. There is also here page 30. In case you are interested in subscribing, I have subscribed to this magazine. There we go. You can get yourself a hunky-dory 12 by 12 trimmer if you want to subscribe. So those are the offers, and that is the magazine. And then this is the magazine that we've got. So let me show you the gift. Now, I already have die cut. Let me get the other little bits. So I have a little pot here full. Now I have brought in one of my own dies, so I'll show you that in a moment. But it is this pillar box die, which is just, honestly, this has gone through my die cutting machine 48 times. You heard me right, that 48 times, and it's still amazing. And these have gone through quite a bit as well. Absolutely beautiful set. So we've got some snowflakes. I haven't used these ones yet. So we've got snowflakes, we've got Noel, we've got Joy, we've got this holly and berries, and then you've got the berries that you can pop on top, and then a flourish as well. Really nice die set. Now my idea was, and I've put loads of them together already, is to actually make my husband an advent calendar. So I've gone through my scrap box of paper, and if you like me and you keep all your scraps, I have loads and loads of A6 like scraps, because I do cut my papers down. So you know, when you've die cut out of them, I'll cut them into different sizes, because then I can use that as a card front or, you know, other things. But I had loads, and I have made 24 pillow boxes. So these ones are all stuck together. I've still got these ones, so I thought I'd do these ones on camera with you. So I think there's like 4. Is there 4? Oh, I think we're missing 1 die cut piece. So I'll have to... Oh, no, we're not. That's okay then. Right. So yeah, so I've got 4 to do on camera, which I'll show you how I glue them together easily. And then in here, there's lots and lots of numbers. Now that's my own die. I have this number die. I'm sure I've got to do some more, because I'm sure I don't have enough. But and that's just to stick the numbers on the front. And I'm going to just lightly decorate them, only because they're for my husband, so he wouldn't appreciate loads of lace and all of that, even though that's what I really want to do. I want to add some lace on and then add the die cuts on. But yeah, my husband just wouldn't appreciate that. He'd just say, oh, it's very girly. But yeah, I know that he will appreciate the advent itself. So really, really simple. Just run it through your die cutting machine twice. So you want 2 pieces. Now this edge bit, we're just going to fold over. I've got my little glue pot here, and all you're going to do, now it's up to you, you can either use glue or you can use red liner tape, and you want to put glue on both of those, or your tape on those flaps, and then all you're going to do is you're just going to line them up. And I'm going to show you how quick and easy they are. You're just going to line them up. Now my glue catches quite quickly, and then push them down. And the one advantage about having glue is that you've got that wiggle room. So now if your glue doesn't dry as quickly, so I used some shiny paper which it didn't catch very quickly, well, all you can do is just get some clips, and then you can just clip on the edges like so, and do on the other side like this, and then you can go on to your next one. By the time you go on to your next one, it will have it will have taken. So that is that done. So I'm going to do these ones with you just so that you can see the process, and to see as well how quick these go. So a little bit of glue on either side. So we're just folding them over, a little bit of glue, lining them up like so. And like I say, we have got the glue, so it means we've got wiggle room. And I just line this top edge up and the 2 sides, and that seems to work. There's a couple that are wonky, but as long as they're not completely off, they should still work. And then I just push that down. Like I said, my glue does catch really, really quickly, and then that's done. So on to the next one. I'm just going to fold them up. I was thinking of making a card with you, but then last year I made my husband an advent calendar, and I'm sure it was using a magazine, but it was tiny little boxes, so it was using the papers out of a magazine, and he came and I bought some heroes to go inside them, or Quality Street, I can't remember which ones now, but he came home and I'd put what was left on the side, and he said, right, who's eating all my favourites? Where's the fudge? Where's the Milky Way? And I'm thinking, they're in your advent calendar. But I didn't want to tell him that I'd made him an advent calendar, so because I wanted to surprise him, but anyway, he sulked, so I had to tell him. So this year I have no idea what I'm going to put in, actually. No idea whatsoever. I'm thinking actually chocolate coins. So he likes the white chocolate coins. So I'm thinking if I put a chocolate coin in each one, and I might even put like a little note, a little love note or something in, you know, just something silly, or a quote, or I don't know. I will find something. But then again, he really does love his fudge. So I might just do that. Go and get some like heroes or something again, or Quality Street. Actually, if I get Quality Street, I can have Quality Street because they're actually gluten-free. So, and he likes quite a lot of them as well. Okay, so that is it. So there's my 24 pieces. So just grab one, and all you do to do it is you're just going to push it like that, and then we're just going to turn these bits over like so, and then that is your box done, and they automatically just go. So just be gentle folding them down. I mean, one of the easiest little boxes that you could ever make. So just like that. Oh, maybe a bit too much on that one, but never mind. But this is a nice paper. That one's actually got writing on. But yeah, we don't like to waste. There we go. And how cute are those? So we're just, and these, I mean, like I said, really quick and really, really easy. So I'm not going to do all of them on camera with you because I'll do them off camera. But let's decorate them. So in here, let's take everything out. I do have some holly with the berries. I've got Noel. I've got some flourishes. We've got some snowflakes. Like I said, I'm going to keep this super, super simple. And I haven't cut out loads. I just thought I'll cut the rest out as we're going. But I think for this one, we'll just keep them plain white. So let me just, yeah, do that. And then I do have some of the black ones as well. And then we've got some numbers. Now, I should have really die cut out some white numbers as well, which I will do. But I'm just sort of giving you an idea of what I'm going to do with these. So let's get this black one. I've got my glue ready, and it's just going to be super, super simple because I'm loving the just, you know, the sort of monochrome effect. So I'm going to stick that on there like that, and we're going to have a flourish. Why not? So let's pop a flourish on. Okay, like that. Now I do have a drawer full of gems, so let me get my gems out, and because I think this will be a really good sort of time to use them. Okay, and then maybe just add a little silver gem on. So again, I'm just going to pop my glue on, and that on there, and then here I'm just going to have the number. I don't know if I've got any stickers. I think I'm going to, oh actually, let me have a look. There they are. I actually have tons and tons of numbers and words and stuff, so surely I must have. There we go, perfect. Right, absolutely perfect. So we can use them. We use a mix of all of them. So I'm going to grab the one, as this will be his first one, and we're just going to stick that on there like that. So we're just keeping it super, super simple. And like I say, inside I'll just pop some treats for him. How gorgeous is that? So there's the first one. So let's do this one. Okay, now I did do some black ones, but I don't think there's enough. I think there's only a little bit of them. I do need a number 2, so we can have a number 2 there. And what I'm thinking is, let's have the Noel. So I need to take that centre bit out. Right, where did I put my tweezers? There we are. Okay, so I'm going to stick this down. Like I said, I do need to do a lot more die cutting to decorate these up. But I just thought I'll come on and show you a few of them. So we have the Noel there. And then we've got this gorgeous snowflake. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a little bit in there. And that's just going to go there. And then we have our number 2. Okay. And we're just going to pop that there. Like I said, keeping this super simple because it is for my husband, who, like I said, doesn't appreciate things like we do. Right, I want, now that's, oh, I broke it. Yay! It was stuck together, so I had to see if I could break it in two, and then we'll put a little gem on. Like so. So there's our second box. So those are his little boxes. You can, like I say, you can decorate these to your heart content. You know, there's so much more that we can do with these. I'm actually thinking I'm going to put some Love from Lizzie dots on as well, just to add a little bit more interest, because why not? Oh, cute. See, me personally, if I was doing these for anybody else other than the husband, I would have lace wrapped around, I'd have thread wrapped around, I would have flowers on. Yeah, there's so much more that I would do. I basically do what they've done in the book, but we're keeping it really, really simple. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to decorate all of these up, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how they all look. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I have decorated all of them. What I've ended up doing is I went through my stash because I completely forgot. I have lots and lots of decorative peel-offs, like Christmas ones that were gifted to me. So, I mean, there's just absolutely loads and loads in here. So I picked out all the black ones. And I did do some bronze ones as well. And I've just used them, and I think they look so cute. So that's the one with the bronze on. And then all of these ones have the die cuts on. These ones are my favourite. But I know my husband's just got a look at that. Is going to love these. So it's a very monochrome. Now what I've done is I've taken a 12-inch piece of cardstock, and I've scored it at 2 inches every side, just to make a box for these to sit in. And then each day my husband can just go through and find number 1. So that one's number 2. Number 1 was, there we go. And then he can open it up. And the good thing about this is it can actually be reused as well. I think it looks really, really cute. So it's not completely Christmassy. We could Christmas it up. Like I say, my husband's just not, yeah, he's not sort of likes the same things as I do. He likes very simple and plain things. I love over the top things. So like I said, if this was me, then I would be adding glitter and all sorts to these. I'd be adding ink to them. I mean, I might still add a bit of ink. I might add a bit of green and red ink actually, because to me these are just a little bit boring. Just, you know, they're just not, they're not great. No, they're fine. They're fine for him. And I have made it for him. I haven't made it for anybody other than him. So, but let me just see if we can just make this. I'm just going to use my mat. Just a little bit more interesting. Just by adding a little bit of colour. Because I think sometimes, like I say, he's... oh, see, I like that now. Doesn't that look more Christmassy? And it looks more finished as well. So I may do that to all of these. I love that. Let's do the back as well. Like I said, I'm using my mat as just to dab off my extra ink, and then I go back to the ink, and then I pick it up because I don't want to. Yeah, I like that now. I mean, look at that. And doesn't that one just look so much better? It looks so more finished. So let's grab a red. I do have festive berries. There you are. Oh, and then yeah. So again, I'm just going to use my mat to dab these on, and we're just going to add just a bit of colour because, yeah, I don't care if he doesn't like the colour. He has to like what I give him. Right, okay. I mean, that straight away is so much better. I mean, look at that in there now compared to the rest. Love them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to go around and add some colour onto these, just to make them more festive. But yeah, I mean, I have used scrap cardstock, which has been really good. So, but this, this die is really going to come in handy for a lot of projects actually, and really easy to put together. So I'm pleased with it. Right, let's do a green, because this one is a tree. So, and we're just going to pop them in. I mean, I'm wondering, should I bring in another colour, or should we just do green and red? I mean, some people probably be thinking, what do you put ink on for? They look fine as they are. For me, they're just not Christmassy, you know. So, we are just adding a little bit of more Christmas to it. That's all. Oh, I like that. See, that just looks so much better, more Christmassy, doesn't it? See, I want to add loads of glitter and all sorts onto them. Anyway, so that is my make for today using the magazine, which I just think is, oh, I'm using the wrong brush. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? So yeah, we've made an advent calendar, and actually it's taken me, what time are we on? We're on 10 o'clock. So I started this about 8:30, so it's only taken me an hour and a half. Bearing in mind, it is a very simple decoration to these, so it's not like, you know, really fancy or anything like I would normally have it. But yeah, I still think they've worked out really nicely. You don't have to use white card. I just use it because I had lots in my scrapbox. So yeah, you can use whatever you want and decorate them how you want, but you know, they're so easy to put together. So I'm going to leave you guys there. Thank you ever so much for watching this video. Yeah, I'm going to finish these off, fill them with sweeties, and then give it to my husband. And hopefully he'll like, I think he will like it. And like I say, it's not like over the top. Like I say, my favourite of these ones, because I think these ones just look absolutely gorgeous. They're my sort of style. So yeah. So if you're going to make one, think about the person that you're doing it for. I know sometimes it is what we want to do, isn't it? It's what we like. But actually, if you're going to gift them out, then you do really need to think about the person you're gifting it out to. And yeah, I'm gifting them out to my husband, so they're plain. He's not plain. He's definitely not plain. He's not boring either. He's childish, but then aren't most men. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. Just a quick reminder, when I find my magazine, it is Die Cutting Essentials magazine, issue number 96, and there is a link to Craft Stash where you can buy this from. In the UK, this is £9.99. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.